Right, we'll just wait for my phone to catch up here. There's always a slight delay in starting streaming and actually streaming, so there we go. So Farming Simulator 19, looking at new PC mods live. Okay. Farming Simulator 19, looking at new PC mods live. So we have 720p, 60 frames per second. I'm going to turn on the volume on my phone. Sick Snicker. Hey Snicker, how are you, sir? How are things? Welcome to the channel, my friend. Welcome everyone to the stream here. Hope all are doing well. Hope everyone is being safe and observing social distancing and washing their hands and all the usual realities of life that exist at the moment. So, my friends, we are going to take a look at some new PC mods here, as per the title of the stream. Ah, yes, Talon, how are you, sir? Ah, yes, yes. What's up with people changing their screen names all the time? I don't know why people do that. You know what? I've had the same. I've had the same name. I mean, not only that, but I use my. Believe it or not, my name is my real name. So Richard Dower is my real name. And I've had the same email address since December 1995. Uh, so I don't get why people. I mean, I know there's privacy concerns and whatnot, but oh, shit, if you're not doing anything, what do you have to worry about? You know, bloody wires. I really, really hate this bloody. No, it's a great headset. I've got the Logitech G635 headset, but it's a wired headset, so it's a pain in the ass. So I'm seriously considering going for a wireless version of this. Or no, the six. What is it called? I don't know what the hell it's called. Anyways, right. So we're going to take a look at some new mods here. We're not going to be doing this on our real game save or anything. So we're just going to start here on Ravensport. No, we don't. So hopefully I have the player speed enabled. So I started in new farmer mode. Okay. Righty. There you go. So right off the bat, we're going to pretty much sell everything. I have no interest in this stuff. So we'll get rid of all this rubbish and get the money for it. So shite, that wasn't very good money, was it? Holy buckets. I wonder, can I borrow any money? Right, so we're going to need a little bit of cash here to, get the ball rolling, because we're going to be taking a look at a few mods, and I've said this many, many times, I really wish bloody Giants would do something about this nonsense of having to push the button 500 million times. Sick Snicker. Okay. Ah, that's what you're into. Anyways, so here we go. Let's take a look at the mods. So the first thing we're going to look at is I've got so this is the in-game version of the Manitou. All right. Okay. So there's no options on that, as you can see, right? So now I've got two modded versions here. See that here? Okay. So and this so we have options on this. Okay, so we're going to take a look at each one. So you have your main color. I wonder, does it have the Manitou color? So you can go to white, beige, silver, metal, black, Massey Ferguson, you know, the usual things. Rim color, Case IH, rim color, Case IH. So we have wheel options. Hey Clint, how are you, sir? How are things? We're going to take bloody spam email. So we get wheel options with this bad boy here. So we get Trelleborg, Nokian, and Michelin. And ooh, hello, BKT. Oh, those are beefy boys. Look at that. Look at the thread in that. That's nice. So Trelleborg, we get standard, standard wide tires. So just two options. That's fairly broad tire there. So then we have Nokian. We have communal. So communal wide. So those are beefy boys right there. You see that? So it actually raises up the profile of the machine here. Hey, Mason Alleman, how are you, sir? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, my friends. So you can see the tire options, three tire options here. So we go Michelin, we have cargo, we have wide tires. So we get two wheel options there. Okay. Then we go to these are look at those tires. They look fantastic. Look at the thread in that BKT. So we have the supers, the FL693. So we have different thread options there. I'm going to go with that one. We have the engine setup. So we have 185 horsepower. Oh, okay, you changed your name again. Alrighty then. So we have 185 horsepower, 27 mph. We have an option then to go up to 203 horsepower. So we have two engine options here. Okay, so 185 is the base and 203. So we're going to go with that. Alrighty. So let me just take a look at the... now, if you look at the base game version, the speed is 24 mph and 143 horsepower. Okay. And then this version is 185 horsepower base, 185 horsepower base. So this has obviously been modified upwards. And the speed is now 27 mph. Okay, so this is another version that I have. Alrighty then. So you can change the colors here. So you have red, red matte, red metallic. I don't like that at all. Black, black matte, black metallic, black glossy. Oh, that looks kind of nice. That looks kind of sexy. Ooh, silver metallic. Okay, there you go. Let's go with the black glossy here. So then we get the same. We get gray, silver gray, rough, silver metallic, stainless steel, chrome, red, red matte, metallic, black glossy. So I'm thinking, let's go with that. Let's go with that. So I want to compare them. So we get some options. So we get Trelleborg, Nokian. So two wheel options. Okay. There you go. So then we have wheel setups. We have standard, wide tires, twin wheels. See that? So front twins, and then back to standard. So that's interesting. That's new. Hey Mouse, how are you, sir? How are things? So standard wides, and they are genuinely wide as well. You can see the difference there. They're pretty bad boys. And we're going to go with the twins. Okay. Now, one of the things that is different in this particular mod here, so we have the specs are the same: 143 horsepower, 150 liters of diesel, but this has had DEF enabled. So that's AdBlue. So it's got 10 liters of depth, and there should be some other differences in this thing as well. So I'm going to release that one. Okay. So right off the bat, you can see the difference between the three models. So this is the base game version. Okay. All right. So 126 mph, 126 mph, 26 mph. What the hell am I talking about? And I'm already ballsing it up. Look at this. Jesus. What the hell? Oh, this is terrible driving. Farmer Min would be so disappointed in me right now. Holy buckets. Hey Nathaniel, how are you, sir? How are things? The fertilizer and manure system by Wobster. I would, but unfortunately I don't have it installed. So this is what, this is the base game version, okay? This version here, I believe, is by Forbidden Mods, okay? FMB Forbidden Mods. So you can already see one of the difference here is it's got a license plate on the back. It's got a beacon light on the top, you see that? So that's kind of one of the differences right there off the bat. I don't know if there's any differences inside. Could be wrong about that. So we'll just take a little look around. I don't believe there's going to be any differences inside. I think a lot of it was exterior type things. So take a look at the front here. This should really all be identical. I don't expect any, massive major differences here. Well, as you can see, you do get a do get juiced up. So this is the base version. Okay, 143 horsepower, 150 liters of diesel, 24 mph. This is the juiced up version. So I got the highest spec version here, which is 203 horsepower and 27 mph. So that's 126. So this is actually 28 mph. You see that? And this is 26. So 26 and 28. Okay. So you can see the flasher there. Now, let me just move this out of the way here. So this is the other one. All right, so this is the third version. So this one, you have a twin wheel option. It does have a beacon light, but it's a different beacon light, as you can see. So it's a different design shape of it. And this is def enabled. You see the def that's there? I'm not great at maneuvering these things around, to be perfectly honest. Telehandlers. Articulated vehicles are kind of my kryptonite, you know. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of that one. Let me jump out of the vehicle here. So I can just compare these two side by side. Okay. So there aren't major differences. Hey Kylie, how are things? How are you? She's Mouse. Kylie is cool. Kylie is the daughter of she's the daughter of Farmer Buttons and Farmer Pierce. So I don't have an issue with anything Kylie posts, and I also don't have problems with people promoting their various channels and websites, and if they have a YouTube channel, it doesn't really bother me, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I don't do it to other people, I respect their whatever rules they have in place. If I was on someone else's stream, I wouldn't. If they have a rule that no self promotion, I'll respect that. But from my channel perspective, I don't really care. You know, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so there aren't massive differences. These are more kind of cosmetic things, but they are nice. I don't know which one I would prefer. I mean, that's actually I wouldn't mind if the other one had a twin wheel option. See, the twin wheel option is going to be great for stability, especially if you have heavy loads. It's going to be of great benefit. And I also love the fact that it has def. But then this has some genuine attributes and qualities to it as well. I prefer the light on the top there. It's kind of a lower profile. I love the fact that it's got a license plate. Uh, love the added wheel options that this thing has. Would have been nice if it had a twin wheel option. Um, it's missing def, which is disappointing. So once again, these type of things, they have their pros and minuses. Each modder who does his own thing, you know whatever changes he makes, there's always pros and cons with each kind of mod. But there's a couple of them there. Should you choose to get these, they are on the various websites, dodgy websites. Anything that I'm showing you today is not on the official mod hub. And I am on PC. So they're from the old dodgy websites like forbiddenmods.de, lsportal.eu, fs19 mod site, that type of thing. The usual suspect websites. So as I said, there's two of them there. I did want to compare. So this is the one I've had in my mod folder for not that one, this one. I've had this twin wheel version in my mod folder for quite some time. But this Forbidden Mods one, I just downloaded it today, so I wanted to take a look at it and compare it. So those are those. Not bad. I don't have an issue with any of the mods there. Always pros and cons, pluses and minuses with each particular model. So there is another mod here. This, my friends, is and yet another bloody John Deere tractor. There are so many of these bloody things now that it really is insane. I've seen so many different John Deere mods and tractors out there. It's just getting crazy. Like I really can't keep up with it. And there's so many different models and everything. But this is one that came out very recently in the last couple of days. So this is the John Deere 7430 or 7530 Premium. This is version 2.0 of the mod. It is not on the mod hub. It's a fairly large file. It's over 100 megabytes. So this is a high poly count, high quality. You're going to need a fairly beefy PC to run it. So the base specs are, it's got 185 horsepower, 385 litres of diesel, 50 litres of DEF. I don't know if DEF is enabled, we'll find out. The speed is 32 mph. So we get lots and lots of configurations on this thing. I mean lots. So we have standard, 450 kilogram front weight, 900 extra weight. Okay, but see that extra weight, that's actually still attached to the model. It's not removable to my knowledge. I could be wrong about that. Front hydraulic, I'd probably go for that. And then back to standard. So we're going to go front hydraulic. So we have wheel brands, we have Trelleborg, Michelin, Mitas, Continental. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, look at that thread there. Look at that. See that? That is a sexy thread there on the Continental. See that? So we'll go back to the Trelleborgs and see what the various wheel setups. So we have wides, back, wheels, ring. Oh, I see. So that's kind of a front weight. You see that? Alrighty. So then we have wide tires. Let's see how wide they are. I'm not seeing much of a wide tire there, unless they're on the front. Oh, they're on the front. Yeah. It's kind of more of the front is going wide. Then we have the wide with the back ring. We have narrow tires. We have a narrow wheel with the ring. We have Trelleborg TM3000 tires. I have no idea about tires, to be honest. This seems to be kind of the thread is reversed. You see that? The thread is reversed. Then we have wheel rings again. We have the wheel RDA system. You see that? So this is some kind of a tire pressure thing. I think in the real world, you can adjust the tire pressure of these wheels. And some mods will actually have it enabled. You know, where you can actually do it in game. So all that's doing there is just changing the thread. So we have rear twins, but one is a narrow. You see that? Twin wheels. Okay. But once again, there is a narrow. They're not full twins. And then back to standard. So there is a lot of options here. So we're going to Michelin, standard, wides, wheel RDA system, wides, wheel RDA system, back wheel ring, wide tires. So you get the, there's another one there. So there's a lot of different wheel options here in this thing. Holy buckets, look at all these wheel options. Lord have mercy. Oh, God almighty. So let's go through. Let's see how many is there. So this is standard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25 wheel options just on the Michelin. So we go to my test. So the standards, wides, reverse thread, back wheel ring, rear twins, and then back to standard. So a little, quite a substantially less options there in the Midas. Then we have Continental. So this should be interesting. I definitely know that Continental is not. Giants don't have the license for Continental, so that's why you don't really see them. So we have a reverse thread thing here as well. You see that? Back wheel rings. So I assume that the wheel rings are essentially wheel weights. That's my understanding about that. Continental tires. So there probably isn't that many options there. There's a few of them, but not many. So I don't know what we're going to do here. I'm going to go with Trelleborg. Going to go with Trelleborg. And I'm going to go with maybe go with the wheel RDNA system just to see what it looks like. So we'll move on to the next selection here. We have design, okay, none, control terminals. So inside we have terminals that have been added. So you see that 4 terminals have been added inside. So that we'll leave that. So beacon-like configuration, we have left or right or whatever. So we'll leave that left plus right. GPS configuration, we have a holder. We have the Starfire 3000. So, you know, that. Starfire 3000. Warning signs. So we have the European configuration here. You see that? Okay. So I don't know if I should put that in there. Maybe I'll just leave it on just to see it. So we have exhaust configuration. So we have Chrome, standard. So just 2 options. We'll go for the Chrome. Deer on bonnet. So it puts a little deer there. See that? Okay, we'll leave that one. Roof configuration. Ooh. And the light changes inside as well. So you can see panoramic. We'll leave that one. So that's the options there. 1,700 for panoramic. Doors configuration. We have a, oh, okay. So that's interesting. Let me get a better look at that. So there's the standard. And that's the panoramic version. Interesting. So that's kind of like a full window there. So we'll go with panoramic again. So now we have the CB radio. So you can see it there. So the CB radio has been added, and it also adds the see the thing here, the little aerial, the antenna adds that. Okay. Front number plates. So there's a number plate here on the exhaust. You see that? Hold on a second. Let me see this. There's more options here. Front number plates, none. I have it on the exhaust, or we have it on the grill. And then we have none again. So the exhaust or the grill. I think I'd probably go with the exhaust. Wide fender, no or yes. So this extends the fender here on the back. You see that? Okay. So we'll go with the wide. Yara N sensor. I have no idea what that is. Oh, holy buckets! Does anyone know what this thing actually is in the real world? Type 2. They look stupid. What the hell are you supposed to do with this thing? The Yara N sensor. Does anyone know what the Yara N sensor is in real world? I'm just going to lease that. And I'm going to lease that one as well. I just want to see what they look like. And then I'm not going to, so we'll get one without. So stickers. So T-Man. So Rebo. So you can put it, oh, you have a T-Man, Rebo, Crone. So you see Crone. And then none. So I'm going to go up to Rebo. You can see them there. So see, there's Crone, T-Man. We're going to go up to Rebo, just leave it and see what it looks like. Other additions. Air horn. You see the air horn here. You have top lights, and then you have the full Monty. So let's go with that. Engine setup. So we're almost to the end here now, my friends. So 7430p, 185 horsepower. 7530p is 205 horsepower. So we'll go with the full Monty here, which is 205. Front loader attacher. So we have John Deere, Stoll, Hauer, Allo, which is Trimmer and Quickie, and then none. So, I mean, you've seen the John Deere. I mean, they're basically the same, really, aren't they? I mean, you guys get the idea with the front loader attachers, what they're like. So we're going to go with that. Let me just check there again. So that's the only one I have. And this is it. The Yara N sensor is a real-time variable rate nitrogen sensor that allows farmers to measure crop nitrogen requirements as the fertilizer sprays passes across. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay. So this is the one that we've fully configured. I'm going to make some little changes here, my friends, to the settings. I'm going to go 5. We're going to switch autosave off. Okay, so can you guys hear the engine there? Okay. So, as you can see there, the two monitors come on. All your little fuel gauges come on there as well. So these are your 4 consoles. Now, I have a mod installed called Simple IC. That mod is available on the GitHub. So what I can do is here I'm using an Xbox controller. So see the X here when I go over it, see the way it turns red? I believe I can just hit that. No, hold on a second. Let me see how this works. So there's a way to do this. How do I do it, I wonder? So there has to be a way of doing this. Let me try the mouse. It's mouse control. Okay. So there you go. So you see, so now I have to use the mouse for this. So you can open the back window. Okay. You can put in the warning. I'll show you that from the outside. You can put in the warning signs. So you can see it there. See that? Now, the IC controls do not work by the Xbox controller. You do need to do that, within the, with the keyboard and mouse. So there's probably more here. Let me see what else is here. So we can put up the steering wheel. Okay. We can open the side door here. Put up the signs. Sunroof, I would assume as well. Oh, you can. So that's the sunshade thingy. You see that? So we'll just open that up, and I assume as well that I can open. You can see that I can open up the top of the thing. So that is very cool. I can also do the. What do they call that thing? You know what I'm talking. You know what that is. What else is here? Is there anything else here? So we can open this side door here. So we'll just kind of, open up everything. Is there anything on the seat? Sometimes you'd see the body seat here, but you have to put it up and down. I don't see anything else. But I can tell you just by looking at it, it's a high quality mod. It is very high quality. Very, very high quality. You can see the seat there, the way it's all kind of it looks like a fabric. So that is just looking at it, very, very high quality. So we'll be able to take a look and see what works and what doesn't work. So the seat is animated, you see that? Usual FS19 standards. All the little pedals and everything works. The little thing on the side there works as well. When you're reversing, see all the little levers and pedals. Everything in that works. Even the chap in the tractor there. His hands are on the equipment, as one would expect. He's a hand on the wheel, hand on the other thing. This is all bang on, picture perfect, high quality stuff right there. Yeah, he's got all of that absolutely as it should be accurate. I'm going to take a basic look at the outside here. We're going to check out the flashers, so the blinky blinkies. Okay, check out our beacons on the top. And check out our lights. So we should have 3 stages as normal. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So first stage, and you can see the lights on the top come on as well. So number 1, number 2, and then number 3. So when you turn on, there's even lights. See the way they're white on the front. See the warning signs there. They're white on the front and they're red on the back. That's interesting. All kind of individual LEDs in that thing. So this is we'll give it to you on Mr. CDP test here. I mean, this is very, very high quality stuff right here, my friends. Very high quality. You can practically read the decals on that bloody thing. So this is the the RDNA. Now I have seen some mods out there where you could adjust the tire pressure. I don't know if this particular mod has it. It's a scripting thing. But there is a way to so we have IC on and off. So which is that? IC on and IC off. Where is that bloody bugger? So it's some kind of a keyboard shortcut there. IC on and off. So ooh, nice horn. That's not too shabby. So we'll just take a little bit of a look around it and just check it out. Does it have depth? It does have depth. Yay! Good stuff. It does have depth. Nice. So that's a little John Deere toolbox there. I've seen some mods where you can take this off, like physically pick it up. But this is all really, really, high-end, high-quality stuff. You can see inside the engine. You see that? So all the engine is, it's fully modeled. This is all LED lights, of course. This is, this is high-end, high-quality stuff, I have to admit. We'll just get this here, and we'll get this. Bloody nice tractor. Bloody nice tractor. So you can see the front attacher there. See that? All very nicely animated. This should work. I mean, I would be shocked if it doesn't. So there's your full package there. I suppose we could get something else. No, that's not it. Let's get a bucket as well. Might as well go the full Monty. It would be nice if we could get a modified version of these stall buckets, and change the the branding here. So this is obviously the in-game stall. I'd like to be able to have this John Deere branded. It may exist. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Oh, it has built-in GPS, the Millennium Farmer mark. Excellent. Excellente. Now, obviously, it's not raining, so I can't test out the wipers. So we'll just check it out, and it slides a little bit. Could be because of the tires, but it's a little bit slidey. Let me take off the... let me just see what it's like without all the stuff in it. See if that makes any difference. Oh, it's much more stable. Interesting. Much more stable. I wonder, is it to do with the weight? Maybe the weight is too heavy. I had an issue with my modified John Deere 6M. And it appeared that the front weight was not making it very stable. So this is the 1800 kilogram front weight, which is the heaviest John Deere in game. So that's 1800. Yeah, I think that's the front weight that's doing that. Let me just get rid of that. And let me get the smaller version. Let me get the 1150. Sometimes you have to have the appropriate weight for the appropriate tractor. So you depending on the horsepower and the size of the tractor, you couldn't necessarily put a 3,000 kilogram weight on a small tractor because physics. That is absolutely fine. So yeah, I think it was more than likely it was probably just the front weight that was causing that little slidiness. It's absolutely fine now. We'll test it with the front loader here. No problem whatsoever. Put on the front bucket again. Maybe I should buy a... do we have fields? What is the closest field to the shop, I wonder? So I guess field 13. Holy buckets, the price of that. Let's rent something. I don't know. What we get? Maybe some kind of a cultivator or something like that. So what's 205 horsepower? That's 180. Let's get that just to check it. Okay. So we'll just test this out and see what it looks like and how it feels. So it is actually 31 mph. Interesting. Sometimes when you have a tractor and it says its maximum speed is 31, but it actually goes 32. So this is actually 31. Has it already been 45 minutes? Wow. Well, we're not even half done. I like to go very in depth in my mods. You know, when I'm looking at them. I mean, I'm not just doing it. I'm not just doing it just for people. I'm doing it for myself more than anything else because I want to check them out and see how they are and whether I want to keep them and use them. So and I'll stream it. Um, Maybe people will appreciate it, learn something, whatever you want to call it. But I do this for myself more than anything else. So this is the version with this star thing. I wonder. I mean, if there was a script or something that you could use this with, maybe that's would be interesting. Then you have this one. I mean, they look weird. They definitely look very, very strange. These things. But my opinion of this mod is bloody damn good. Damn nice, damn fine mod. Very, very high quality, high end. As I said, this is only on PC. It is not on the Mod Hub, so one of the old dodgy websites. But if you have the means, opportunity, and you're into this type of stuff, I highly recommend this one, my friends. This is a damn fine mod. Very, very high end. Oh, shit. Okay, garage, least. So we can get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Garage, owned, get rid of that, get rid of that, and get rid of that. There we go. So, that's that. Let me just check. So that's this is what's it called? Dogger, Dageur, Dogger 3D 7430 7530 premium version 2.0. That's that mod. Now we have something from Mr. Carl Farms. Some of you may be aware of Mr. Carl Farms. He does some absolutely superb mods. So we're going to take a look at something that he put out very recently. So we have we have two mods here. Let me just check medium tractors here again, just to be sure that I didn't miss anything. Okay, so we're going to large tractors. So these are two mods from Carl Farms. We have the Case IH, the Steiger series, which is essentially a quad track. And then we have the US version of the Case Magnum series. But what we're going to take a look at today, so this is your base game quad track. Okay, so I'm just going to lease that just for comparison. So this is you can already see the difference in the model, and there are many more differences as we go along once I actually rent it out. Well, for example, you see the nose here. See the way it's not transparent. You see that, whereas this one is. That you can actually see it's all modeled inside. The engine is inside this and stuff. So this is a huge amount of options. This thing, absolutely massive. So you can choose whatever you want. There's a wheel version or a tracked version. Okay, so we have rim colors. Go black or green. We have the design color. We can go black. I don't know what is happening there. Oh, so it's the seat inside. You see that? So the seat internally. That's red. So you can go red or black, whatever you choose. It would be nice if the other interior color could be changed as well. The upholstery cover, that would be nice if we could change that. So we have paint, Case IH red. We have the Steiger green. Okay. We have the black version. We have the white version. We have the 20th anniversary edition version. You see that? And then back to Case IH red. So we're just going to leave it at that one. We have lots. There is a huge amount of wheel options on this thing. So we have Trelleborg, Michelin, Mitas, Firestone, which you get a twin wheel version as base. And then we have Goodyear's. Holy buckets. Look at those bad boys right there. Look at that. Those are big boy tires. Look at that. Wow. Damn. And then we have the crawler track, which this is base game. So this crawler track. So this is an absolute beast of a thing. So we'll go through it. It's going to take a while. I'm not doing too bad now, Nathaniel. Thank you for asking. So we have the wheel setups here. So Trelleborg with single 710. We have the 710 with dual weights. You see that it's dual weights. It's not just the back, it's dual. We have the 3 meter singles. So wow, oh wow. See that? See the difference? Holy buckets! Look at that. Damn. So that really extends out the width of the tires there. Look at that. Then we have a single 900. Single 900 with weights. Dual 710. Dual 710 with weights. It's very rare to see a dual wheel setup with weights, especially a dual weights on both wheels. All right, Mason, no problem, sir. We have the 800s. We have the dual 800s with weights. Dual 900s, so it's getting bigger all the time. You see that? And then we have 900 with weights. Oh, holy buckets! We have triples. Look at this. Woo! Hoo-hoo. Lord have mercy. We have triple wheels, my friends. Look at this. So we get triples. We have the 520s, the 710s. Look at the size of this thing. And then we should be back to, yeah, we're back to standard. And my God, look at the wheels in this thing. So let's try the Michelin. So 7 times the weights, 3 meters, single 900, single 900 with weights, dual 710, dual 710 with weights, dual 800s, 800 with weights, 900s, triple 520s, triple 710, and then back to single 10. So that is a massive amount of options right there. So Mitas. So I'm only going to mention something that's, really, really different. Triple 710s, single 710s. So once again, a huge amount of options. So these are the Firestone ones. So you get the Firestone duals by default, 480s. Okay. You get an LSW110. Holy buckets, look at this thing. Look at that tire. Whew. That is a bad boy. So, so this should be the standard base game quad track configuration. Okay. 30-inch. We get a single 710. So that's back to standard. So that's probably the most expensive version there, which is 16,000. Firestone. So I must have so we get back to Firestone again. Let me check this. So there's your basic Firestone there. You get a dual 480 with weights, dual 480 RC. So you can see what it does there. Dual 480 RC with weights. Triples 480. Triple 480 with weights. Dual 480s. So that is just astonishing. So this is Goodyear. Okay. So we can get the big boys here with fat tires with the weights. We can get an even wider tire. Holy shit, look at this. So that's an even fatter tire with weights. We can get an even fatter tire. Look at this. 1400. LSW 1400. With weights. Holy buckets. So that's 11,000 for these fat boys right here. Look at this. Lord have mercy. So let's check out this one. So this is the Case IH standard base game version, quad track. Then we get a 36-inch version, you see that? Okay. Then we get a different, completely different kind of design one there. See that? And it even changes the whole layout. Look at the step ladder and the engine, or the exhaust. Look at how it changes the complete design of it. See that? So that's the standard version, and it's a completely different design if you put that on it. And that's the 36-inch version. So 30 and 36. Then there's another version, ATI High Idler 30-inch, and then 36-inch. So that is impressive, my friends. Look at that. Wow. So this would be, you know, your kind of your base game version here, 30-inch quad track. So, but look at this the muffler thingy here. So you see that you have a default, but it has the pipe on the top here. This is another option here, capped muffler. Then you have this one, which is radically different. You see how different that is? It's all on the, it's horizontal. You see that? Isn't that fantastic? That just gives it a completely different look. Look at that. Really, really nice. Horizontal muffler. US configuration is next. So you have a couple of options. EU configuration, US configuration, and then you can put the triangle in the middle there. See that? So we're going to do that one. So on the back here we have hitch only. Where did I find this mod? You can find it directly from, if you punch in on Google, it's Car Farms on Facebook. So KARL Car Farms is a Facebook page, and scroll down a little bit and you can get it them directly from his website or his Facebook. And you know, he gets a little bit of a kickback then as well from every download that you know, I assume he makes a little bit of money on every download. So rear attachers, we have hitch only. We have rear linkage. See that? Okay. So look at this up here. Look at this. So you see what's happening here? Okay, so there's the rear linkage. We have a hitch, and then we have a 600 kilogram weight on the back. We have 1,200 kilogram or pounds, 1,800. So that is just impressive as hell. Look at that. So we essentially have a, you know, a weight option on the back here. So what I was thinking of doing is, I was thinking of going for Goodyear and going for the big boys. So look at this. So look at this configuration. You have the biggest Goodyear tires possible. Okay. You have dual weights on both sets of tires, and then you have a weight on the back. Look at this. This is unreal. So you have cab monitors. So you can add various cab monitors here. You can add 3 of them. Additional front lights. So you can have 2 front lights here on the front. See that? Okay. We have the engine setup. We have 517 horsepower. So the Steiger 470 is 517. The Steiger 500 is 550 horsepower. The Steiger 540 is 605 horsepower. The Steiger 580 is 638 horsepower. The Steiger 620 is 682 horsepower. And then back to the 470. So it's 116,000 extra for the 682 horsepower version. Okay, so now we have toolboxes. So we have toolboxes. See the toolboxes here on the front? We have a weight rack, so we have yet more weights here on the front. Look at this. Holy buckets. And then we have a weight rack. We have a 1400 kilogram weight, 2400 kilogram weight. We have oversized loco. We have a tank mount. That will be interesting as well. That's going to be useful. Tank mount, blade mount, toolboxes. Now I'm going to show you each version here. Okay, so I'm going to be renting these. So we're going to go with the blade mount. Okay. Okay. And we're going to go with the tank mount as well. Okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this one because it's like a bad boy. Okay, so we have the windows. All right, we have regular, light tint, dark tint, and black tint. So you can see and then back to regular. So I wonder how black is black. Already the price is over $510,000. You see that? So I'm going to go with the light tint. I think maybe it's probably a bit too black, too dark. So rear light style. Okay, I'm going to show you this here at the back. So you have oval lights all, square lights. So we have oval lights all, square lights all, square lights cab, square lights, square rear lights. So I'm going to go up to square lights because I think they look nice. So we have beacons, we have standard, left only, right. So we're going to go with standard. Rear fenders. So this is interesting as well. So you see the rear fender here on the back. So you have default. We have tank fenders. Now I wonder what it means by tank fenders. Does that mean that it extends the? Oh, it does. It does. Look, so this. See that? So default, okay. Tank fenders gives you an increase in the fuel capacity, right? So the base capacity here is 1,230 liters of diesel with 332 liters of DEF. But if you put the tank fenders, okay, you see that? It increases from 1,230 to 1,779 liters. Wow! So that's fantastic, you know. And then you have another option here of extended fenders. So I'll show you the differences here. So that's kind of what happens there. You know, it just extends further down. Well, I think the tank option is probably the best. And then that's it. That is kind of, you know, that's the fully maxed out. If I was to buy this, you know, or to rent it, this would be the version that I would get. The amount of weight on this thing is like astonishing. Um, I mean, if you wanted to compact a silo with this thing, you know, it's going to be, you know, incredible. So, so this is the base game version, okay? This is what you get base game. So you see that there? This is what you get from Giants. Look at what you get from Card Farms, my friends. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. Holy buckets. So all inside this model, the entire engine is fully modeled, the entire thing. And I can even show you that because there is an option here to do that. Look at this. So look at that, my friends. Isn't that fantastic? Look at this. So you could open the fender and it does, I believe it has a fan in there. Let me check that out. It does. It does have a fan and it bloody well spins. So you see that, and the engine cap moves up and down. So look at the fan spinning in there. Isn't that fantastic? Look at the modeling on this thing. Absolutely superb. So as I said, you can open and close the cover there. Look at the difference. Holy buckets. Now this, my friends, is a bloody machine. Lord have mercy, look at this thing. So this is Mr. Carl Farms, who has done this beauty, absolute beauty, I must say. Now there is a slight difference in horsepower. Like the base game version, you know, she does actually go up to she goes up to 692 horsepower. So it's only 10 horsepower difference really. I mean, if I had a choice between the base game model and this bloody thing, you know, I'd pick this bad boy right here. You know, losing 10 mph is no big deal, but having a wheel version, this is fantastic. Look at this. I mean, the amount of weight that's on this thing, if you were compacting a silo, you know. So I mean, this is the you know, this is with 2,400 kilogram weight on the front here. You've got weights on both wheels, massive tires, and then you have another bloody huge weight on the back there. So this is an absolute beast of a piece of a kit here, you know. So you could unfold the tractor. I don't know what that means. Let me check that. Oh, I see. Okay. So when you press fold, it brings the you know, the steering wheel down. See that? And then you can open the cover. See that? And then you can close the cover. So this is all absolutely amazing stuff here from Car Farms. There is no IC control that I can see. So yeah, no IC control internally. So here's all your monitors. So your 3 monitors here. One of the things I believe is different as well, so everything should work in here, the monitors. So you can see the way you can read everything. Date, engine hours, speed, engine temperature, engine load, fuel consumption, depth level, air brake pressure, battery voltage, time. All those levels, all that information works. You see the way the engine, see the way the temperature is going up there? You see that? It's 69 Celsius now, 70 Celsius. It shows the engine speed. It shows the it shows your battery voltage. Now the battery voltage, if you were to hook up to an implement, and maybe I can just demonstrate that. Let me get a seeder here, just you know, just to demonstrate that. So if I get a seeder here, this should have an effect on the battery of. Oh, that's not compatible. Okay, that was stupid. So it needs something with a hitch. Bugger. Something with a hitch. That's got a hitch. Oh, I'm a terrible driver. Okay. Oh God, is it a ball hitch situation here? Oh no, there it is. Oh, there we go, and it hooks up as well. So yeah, it hooks up. All the wires hook up. Now what I want to see is, so the point is that all the displays. I do have the blade. We're going to take a look at that. Yeah. I just wanted to, demonstrate that, that all of the displays and stuff on this particular thing, they all work and they're all functional. So garage, least items. Gonna get rid of that. Garage. Okay. So there are 2 additional mods that come with this particular pack. I'll show you them here. So one that is in slurry tanks, I believe. Maybe it's in miscellaneous. I have to find it. Give me a second here so I can find it. So it should be under fertilizer technology, shouldn't it? It should. No? What the hell is it? Crop protection? Ah, it is. Ah, okay. So this is it here, okay? So you can put this on to one of the, depending on the configuration you select, you can put this on it. So you can get decal or no decal. All right. So you do have to select the right tractor to be able to put that on. No, I'm not sure which one is which here, but I'll soon find out. So it should pop up if it's, if I've selected the right version. So that's not the right version there. So this tractor must be for the blade that Nathaniel was talking about. It should be this one. Fire extinguisher there on the side of the tractor. So this should work. So you see that? Okay. So what do you do with that? Well, what you do with that is you do that. It's an additional, fertilizer tank. So you drive up to it and you fill it up. See that? Now I don't know if it works with. I would assume that it would work with something like this. But we'll try that out. and maybe something like that. So it should work with this, but I could be wrong. It does. Okay. So then what you would do is, it's an additional, tank capacity for your sprayer or whatever. I'm not entirely sure if it works with seeders and planters. I'd have to check that out. Seeders. Perhaps it does, we'll see. Although it may not, because that's liquid. So you need a sprayer with or something, a planter that has liquid fertilizer. See, can I find anything here with liquid? Maybe in planters, something with liquid. So I can't see anything off the back, but you get the idea. You get the idea. That's right. So let me clean out some of this stuff here. Right, so this here should be for the leveler. So we'll get the leveler now. So this is it here. So yeah, this is the leveler. Okay, so this is actually very impressive. This is 8 meters in width. Okay, you can change the main color to whatever the hell you want. Let's go with Case IH. So you even have some blade width. You have a 14-inch no extension, and then 14-inch with extension, and then you have a 16-inch, and 16-inch with extension, 18-inch, holy buckets, with extension, 20-inch with extension. Excuse me. We'll get the 14-inch as well, so just so we can compare them. So the maximum width of this should be 8 meters. So what do you do with this? Well, what you do with this is it's essentially it's for a bunker silo. If you have chaff in a silo, it would it would allow you to push all the the chaff and everything into the silo, and as you can see, it's fully articulated. For the most part. So you would if you had, you can push chaff and compact it and that type of thing. So this is the big boy here. So this is your absolute beast of a thing. Look at this thing. Holy crap, look at this. So it's all connected up here as well. See all the it's all hooked up to it. All the hydraulics and everything. So see pit pull there. It's all very, very high quality, high resolution. So this is a absolutely superb mod. I can't fault it. This is super duper high end stuff right here. I would safely say this is the ultimate version of the quad track that you can get right now. I don't think there's anything better, especially on PC. I think this is the absolute best version out there, no question about it. What more can you say about this thing? It's just incredible. Absolutely, kudos and all respect to Carl Farms for putting in that work. It's a huge amount of options, huge amount of work, a lot of detail, ultra high quality. I would have no issues whatsoever recommending this to anyone. And as I said, Nathaniel there has posted a link to Card Farm's Facebook page where you can get this mod. But unfortunately, it is only for PC, and I very much doubt it'll come to console. Quality is just too high, and there are too many. There's a lot of scripting that goes on with this thing. Like, see that fan there that's spinning? That could probably be 20 slots on the console. So, maybe Giants will probably disable that to save a slot count. Fortunately, some these kind of mods, they're so high quality that they just will not technically work on console. It's just not possible. We're going to have to wait for the new, Xbox or a new PlayStation next gen. Hopefully that will resolve the situation. But for now, I very much doubt it will come to console. So we'll get rid of all this stuff. And I guess we'll move on to the next one. Now I'm gonna take a look here and see what else is in my little mod folder here in case I miss something. So this will take a little time. I don't exactly remember what the hell I downloaded or put into my mod folder. Is there anything here? Nope. Seeders? Nope. Subsorters? Power harrows? Planters? Crop protection? Nope. Weeders? Slurry tankers? Nope. What else is there? Baiting technology, maybe? No. Okay, so what's this? Where did that come from? I'm not quite sure. Header trailers? No. So, not sure what else I have to show now. Let me see. As I said, I don't remember exactly, what I bloody downloaded. So you saw the tender handlers. We have the Patriot. I've showed this off before. This is also from Card Farms. Now, this is a more recent version. Available on Card Farms' Facebook page is version 2.0. But someone pointed this out to me. I don't know who it was. Maybe Mouse or Nathaniel. So this is version 2.2, which it is a different mod. It's a different version. It's got, different thingies on it. So you can see the tank capacity there. It goes from 6,000 liters to 4,525. Bigger tank, you get various wheel options. Michelin Trelleborg. You get standards, rear duals all round, narrow tires, that type of thing. And then you have the boom option. So we'll just go with that one. I'll show you this. Okay. So this has been converted from FS17, but it's had a lot of work done to it. One of the things, hopefully I can show you this. Okay. So you can obviously move, and they're all independent. You see that? So I could unfold this. Show you this here. So this is the 40. This should be 40 meters, I believe. I think. Let me just double check that. Yeah, 40-meter version. Okay. Lovely unfold animation there as well. It's appropriate for the size of the machine. So you can see the way it folds in there. Now, some people might consider that slow, but I think it's, absolutely appropriate for, that's probably quite similar to what it is in the real world. So you can see here what I'm doing. I'm using the Xbox controller here. So it all kind of moves independently. You see that? It's not all linked together completely. You can also move the various boom arms up and down, and I can demonstrate that. Okay. Now there should be other options here. Just put these up here. How do I? So, where was the option to for the hydraulics? So you see the wheels at the bottom here. There was an option where I could move the wheels in and out. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, there it is. So I can show you this. See that? So I have to put the see that there? See crap! Holy buckets! I turned on the radio. So you can see the way you can move the wheels in and out there, right? And then I can go up and down as well. You see that? So all of the all the undercarriage stuff actually works there. Isn't that fantastic? So once again, this is by Car Farms. This is version 2.2. And I believe version 2.0. Yes, thank you, Nathaniel. That is it there. That's version 2.2. There is a 2.0 on Card Farm's website, but this is the a newer version. So that's that. So this is a very, very lovely, very, very nice sprayer. It's got a lot of stuff going on there. You see the animation when I get out. Alright, see the way the door opens and I get in? See that? Isn't that cool? Everything, I would assume, works inside. The seat is animated, levers animated, foot pedals. All the displays work. I don't know if it has IC or not. Let me see. Doesn't have IC that I can see. IC that I can see. So yeah, no, it doesn't have IC or anything like that. Well, everything here works inside as it should. You can even see that from outside. Beacons. Don't know if there's a beacon on the back or not. We can enable the blinkies. So they're on the back there. The blinkies are there on the top. They're also on the rear there. I can do left and right as well. Put on the lights. 1, 2, 3. There should be lights on these things as well, as far as I know. So yeah, there you go. This is another very high quality mod from Car Farms. Another one that I would, highly recommend. If you want to go check it out there, it's available. Yeah, there you go. So that's one more by Mr. Car Farms. So really nice animations there as well. You see all the little thingies on, all little spray nozzles and stuff. See, look at all that. So you see all the spray nozzles on this thing as well. All the individual little pieces on it. You see just how high quality this thing really is. The wheels dig into the ground a little bit, as you can see. Not too bad on the back, but a little bit on the front. You might say that's because of the weight of the vehicle, but they do kind of dig into the ground a little bit, but that's a very minor thing. It doesn't impact the function of the actual vehicle. But yeah, they do kind of clip into the ground slightly. 32 mph as well, which is pretty damn fast. Nice turning radius as well. Very nice, handles quite well. So you can see that there. So yeah, that's that. So I think there's one more left, and then I think that'll probably be it. So I've reviewed this previously, but there is another newer version. So this is Car Farm's version of the Case Magnum. This is the US version. This is version 3.0, or is it 4.0? It's either 3.0 or 4.0. I can't remember off the bat. Maybe Nathaniel can double check with me there if it's 3.0 or 4.0. But anyways, so I mean, you can see, I can show you so this is the base version. Okay. All right, so that's what you get from Giants. Okay. I'm going to list that. And this is what you get from Mr. Car Farms. So once again, the big difference is that the front grille here is transparent and all the engine has been modeled completely inside. You have a lot of options, lots and lots of options actually. So we can go for rim color, we have gray, we have black, and we have that there. So we get three options there. Let's go for black for right now. We have the main color, black, silver, white. So let's go with that. Design color. So that's going to change your seat internally. You see that? So let's go with that just to, switch things up. Make things a little bit different here. Okay. Wheel options. Plenty. Trelleborg, Michelin, Lizard. Interesting. So we get, let's see what the Lizards have an offer here. 30-inch row crop, 36-inch, 30-inch row crops with weights, 36-inch with weights, rear, so these are dual narrows on the back. So 30-inch and then a 36-inch. Interesting. Let's go with the Trelleborg. Standard. Wheel weights. Wide tires plus weights. Twin wheels on the back. Or all round, I should say. Rear twins. 30-inch row crop, 36-inch row crop, 30-inch row crop with weights, 36-inch with weights, 30-inch row crop back jewel, 36-inch back jewel, 30-inch, 36-inch, 30-inch row crop jewel, 36. So you get the idea. Now we have a triple version. Holy buckets! Look at this, triple wheels. Ooh, okay. We have a crawler track version. So we get a. Oh, that's interesting. And then we have row crops. So that's fascinating as well. Look at this. Wow. Look at this one here. Look at this. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. And we get a row crop version. Holy crap. And then we have a version with jewels. Jesus. Quad track. Wide quad track. And then back. Oh, wow. Look at all the options in this bloody thing. Rear weights, wide tires, plus weights, rear twins, twin wheels. Ooh. Okay. Look at these bad boys right here. Look at this thing. Look at the tires in this bloody thing. Lord have mercy. Look at that. So you have one with weights. 13 row crop. Oh, wow. Triple wheels. Crawler track. 3 meters. Row track jewels. Row track. And then back to standard. So I'm not quite sure what I wonder what I should get. It's a quad track version. Let me go to Michelin here. Let's see, can I find a tire again that I was looking at? That one. That's the one I want to look at. Yeah. So I want to get that one. So this is the big fat boys with the weights. Beacon lights, none. So you get 2 styles of beacon lights here. So you have that kind of dome shaped. Then you have that kind of that shape. So I'm going to go with that one. Fenders, standard. No fenders, standard. So we're going to go with fenders. Attachers, okay. We get standard, quick hitch, standard, quick hitch, standard and quick hitch. I wonder what we should get. Let's go up to quick hitch just for, for laughs and giggles. So we have the engine setup. Hey David, how are you, sir? How are things? 4.0, yes, thank you, Nathaniel. 4.0. So we have the CVT 250 CVT, which is 320 horsepower. We have the 280, which is 350. We have the 310, which is 380 horsepower. We have the 340, which is 410 horsepower. We have the 380, which is 435 horsepower. And that's the maximum there. So the maximum engine capacity is an extra $74,000. Now we have front attachments. So we have none. We have a 3 points with a PTO. We have then a weight and a tank rack. Okay. We have a 600-pound front weight, 1200, 1800. We have the side tank, front side tanks, front attach side tanks, weight side tanks. Holy crap. Front loader. Ooh, we have a front loader version. Holy buckets. A front loader version of this thing with 435 horsepower. Holy shite. Then we have the windows. Regular, light tint, heavy tint. So let's go up to heavy tint. Let's go up to heavy. So we have flashes and lights. We have standard. We have extra lights only. So there must be something on the back here. Standard. Extra lights. No, standard. So we get an option for the little these thingies. So we're gonna go with that version. Okay. So I'm gonna rent this one. So this is the front loader version. Okay. Oh shit. So you saw that. I didn't mean to do that. Holy crap. So right, you saw what I did there. Okay, so we're gonna go with the front attacher again. So we have front attachment, weight tank rack. Okay, that's not what we want. So that's the side tank, the front and side tank, front attach side tank, weight side tank, front attach side tank. Get that one. Side tank, weight tank rack. Okay. Side tank, front attach, weight side tank. Right. So I've got a few different versions here, so you can kind of check them out. So you have this is the front loader version, okay? It's probably just a PTO version. So there are different options on this, as you can see. So there are other things that you get with this. It's kind of in a pack. It's in crop protection, okay? So we get these here. We get 3 of them. We have the Magnum front tank. See that? We get the Magnum side tanks, okay? And then we get the Magnum double front tanks. So there are 3 different things that come with this thing. See that? These hold liquid fertilizer and herbicide. So I'll have to figure out now what works with what. It should tell me. So that doesn't work. So that works there. So that's the side tanks there. So you can see how it connects up there. Okay, this should work as well. We will see. That doesn't work. Okay. So we'll just move this tractor out of the way and go to the next one. So we'll find out which one works with which. That doesn't work with that. Okay. That doesn't work with that either. Does this work? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we can get rid of that one as well. So one of these eventually is going to work. which one is which? Well, we'll just see. There we go. Oh. That's not right. Yeah, I don't think that's not correct. At least I don't believe it is. Holy buckets. And that's not right. Oh shit. It just went into the bloody ground. Ooh. I'm not too sure about that one. I think I might have a... How can that work? Side tank. I mean, that could, surely that can't work like that. That definitely shouldn't be like that, should it? Maybe I have it misconfigured. Get out of that. So I have that there as well. What the hell? So I probably just have the the wrong option or something. But anyways, you get the idea of it, you know. So this is the one that I had fully configured up. So now we have a tractor with a 435. So I can show you this as well. So you can unfold the tractor here, as you can see. Okay. We can open the cover. The cover isn't opening. So what's happening there? Oh, I see. I thought the actual, I thought the engine cover would open up. So we have some controls here, so we can move the door in and out. I'll show you that there. See that? Okay. Then we have another option here. So there's the back window there, you can see that. Okay, so that opens up. There we go. So, as I said, there are lots and lots of options on this thing. Also, when you fold the tractor, when you open the tractor, the little armrest goes up there, you see that? So that's pretty cool as well. Once again, all of the various things, everything works inside as it should, all the displays, all the various animations on the pedals, and everything functions as it as it should. I thought that maybe the engine cover here would actually, that it would like the quad track where you could actually open it up, but that doesn't appear to be the case, and there is no option for it that I can see. So I'll show you the blinkies there, so you can see what what it looks like. All the various, this is a... Look at the size of those bloody wheels. They're absolutely massive. Look at that. Holy buckets. I wonder, can I get a front loader attacher? Let's see what's there. I mean, that's the biggest one you can get, really, isn't it? Then I can go with, I don't know. MPH, def enabled. Let's get this here. Oh, I think maybe I need a certain. I'm probably going to need a different type of front loader attacher here. That is not working. I wonder if there's something here. Maybe I missed something. There is. Ah, haha. So you get this as well. Okay. So that's why it didn't work. I had to get a specific type. Ah, there we go. There we go, my friends. Yeah. So I wonder if there's anything else here. I don't think so. I wonder if there's anything else here. Let me just take a quick look around here. Maybe there's something else that I missed. So yeah, it has its own dedicated front loader attacher. And yeah, there you go, my friends. Another absolute beast here from Carl Farms. You've got a 435 horsepower US version tractor with a bloody front loader. I mean, that is just insane. I could be wrong, but that could be the the biggest horsepower engine version with a front loader attacher. Could be wrong with that. So, as you can see there, let's see, can I point it out, or see can I find it? But the engine, you see the engine is actually spinning there. You see that? So the engine does spin it internally. So maybe 5.0, if he makes one, maybe he could open the hood here, like he did with the quad track. I think that would be a nice idea if we could open the hood here. But yeah, this is a bloody superb tractor, it really is. Another very, very high-end, high quality. It's really interesting to see modders. You know, they're taking base game mods and just vastly improving them, you know, over what Giants themselves did, you know. It's incredible how much work and effort and detail. You can even see the little tank in there, see that? See the tank inside there? So, and you know, he's fully modeled the interior of the engine, which is fantastic. So, yeah, there you go. That's another one there. Another one from Car Farms. He's very quickly becoming one of my most favorite modders, I have to say. You know, I like stuff from JHHG modding is one. Carl Farms is another. Custom modding, obviously. NEFG modding is another good one. You have SIID modding is another one. They all have Facebook pages. Hey Outlaw, how are you, sir? How are things? So there, you know, there are a lot of these you know, top modder guys out there who are, you know, making these really, really super high end, better than the professionals. I mean, you know, Giants are supposed to be, you know, the professionals, but they're making much, much higher quality mods than what Giants are doing, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, there you go. That's that. I think that's it, actually. Yeah, I believe that's everything that I have to show off. I don't think I have anything else. So, there you go, my friends. I don't know how long I've been streaming that now. But yeah, you know, I just wanted to show off a few mods there. See what you guys think of them. Maybe you'll download them. Try them out yourselves. If you're on PC, obviously. So, my friends, I'm actually going to end the stream here because I'll probably be back in maybe a half an hour, and I'm going to do a little bit more work on my own farm on Valleycrest Farms. But this was more kind of a a one-off mod video look type thing. So yeah, we are going to end the stream there. This particular stream. I'm going to take a little break, get something to drink, and maybe be back in a half an hour. But for right now, my friends, we're going to say take care. Bye bye.